What's up, guys? It's Boy T. Today we're going to be talking about Verbalase response video. So if you don't know, Verbalase was the guy that had paid for a animation of him being sexually assaulted for $50,000. If you didn't know. But yeah, he spent $50,000 on the animation of him getting sexually assaulted by a Hazmat Hotel character named Charlie. Apparently she bisexual, and you know, a lot of people just weirded out by why you spending $50K on animation. He a 40-year-old man, that's weird, right? So he made a response video where he talks about some things. There was also some other allegations during it, and saying that he was transphobic. He was making transphobic and homophobic remarks. He was in this trip on Disney, and he addresses the remarks, and he also addressed the fact of the video. So we're just gonna look at the response video. Honestly, at first I was like, I mean, there's really no reason for you to respond. However, if you are going to respond, you should address everything that was brought to attention. So I'm glad that he did address everything. Him as a 40-year-old man, an older man, he should understand why it's better for you to come out and explain everything and not just half-ass it, right? So I'm glad that he took the time to respond, and this teaches his audience, you know, his younger audience, of course, too, that, hey, it's good to just learn from your mistakes. Say, hey, what you did wrong, keep it pushing. So we're just gonna look at the video, and yeah, let's get it. So he starts the video out talking about, hey, he's surprised of the emails he's been getting from fans saying, hey, we still support you, we love you, even though he's been slandered on the internet because of all these allegations that's been going against him. And he's just really surprised and really grateful for the people that are standing for him or still supporting him through this difficult situation for him.
Emailing me saying that they still support me, and that honestly made me want to cry. And it also made me want to make this video for everybody that's still a fan of me. First off, I want to express my sincere gratitude and appreciation to you guys for still supporting me. And second off, I want to sincerely apologize for my statements made online about my opinions with some of the stuff going on out there. But I realized my opinions was based on a broad perspective, because I've been watching other YouTube channels, you know, talk about stuff going on in Hollywood, and that kind of influenced my own state of mind when I started making these comments out there. So I'm like, wait, I'm a Buddhist. I believe everybody should be at peace with each other. Instead of focusing on our similarities, I was focusing more on our differences, which caused me to make those statements out there. And I am sincerely sorry for that, because that is not how I should be behaving as a person.
He then goes on to say he was bullied when he was younger, so he knows how it feels to be treated differently because you look differently from everybody else, because you act differently from everybody else. I assume he black, so you know, he's not your stereotypical black boy. I understand that. I know that very well. So I get it. I completely understand it. And I gave him leeway with the whole not liking transgenders, gays, and everything like that, because he's an older fella. They were raised around that time where it wasn't okay. So I wasn't going to like beat him on top of the head. Because when it comes to certain groups of people, you got to understand where they come from. And you might not like the fact that they're homophobic or whatever. But same time, it makes sense why they were. He was raised around that point of time. Our grandmas, grandfathers, our fathers, mothers, they were raised around that time when it wasn't okay, so it makes sense. I'm not saying it's okay for him to say what he said or all that stuff, be homophobic and everything, but it does make sense why he does that and why he is like that. But the fact that he manned up and said, hey, I apologize, I knew what I was wrong at, I can't be mad at that. People are influenced by a lot of YouTubers, or people around them in general. There's a lot of people that say a lot of things, and you just pretty much copy what they say, because, oh, they saying it. A lot of people saying I must have that opinion, or I should have that opinion, because everybody else saying it. It happens. You know, it's like everybody hates on furries. And furries probably aren't that bad of people, but since furries get a bad rap, everybody hates on them. You know what I mean? So I guess I'm trying to break it down for you. And I do respect the fact that he addresses younger audience too, because this is good precedent for them, so they can learn, hey, you shouldn't be hating on people. You should look at what we both have in common, not what we don't have in common. So I respect that. I can't hate on Verbalase. Beatboxer from outer space. He then says, hey, I'm gonna take this lesson I learned, because I realized I've never been a hateful person, and I shouldn't be like this in the first place. I've been letting people influence me and with their thoughts and everything like that around me, but didn't really use my own genuine thoughts and how I feel when people will pick on me for being the way I am. So maybe I need to take this and learn from it and reflect on it and never do this again. Actually learn my lesson and not do it again. Because if I do it again, then obviously he didn't learn his lesson. So, hey, I can't hate on it. Now he's going to explain how the video became a thing and how it even got leaked on the internet in the first place.
Regarding the video, this actually was started in 2021 by a company called Cough or something, and it was finished in 2022. I was tinkering with the notion back then of making a separate YouTube channel that was intended for a more mature, older audience. So when the video was completed in 2022, I made a separate YouTube channel, marked the video as not made for kids. You have to be 18 older and up to watch it for obvious reasons. I think the video was even unlisted. After it was up for a while, I was like, I don't know if I really want to do this because I still want to focus on the other stuff. So I deleted the video and deleted the channel. Little did I know, somebody saw the video and downloaded it and re-uploaded it and made it public on my birthday and decided to tag me in the video. But again, this video was intended for a mature audience, and I wanted to just like put some different type of content out there separate from my YouTube channel.
So look, I understand you didn't really like it when you first started uploading it, right? So that's why you privated. You was like, hey, I ain't really feeling it. But man, you already spent the 50K on it. You might as well have just paid the channel. I just don't understand it. You already spent the 50K on the animation of you being sexually assaulted based off a video, a music video by Synapson that pretty much has somebody getting sexually assaulted. So there's two videos of somebody getting sexually assaulted to the same song at the end of the day. I just don't understand why you even did it. Because it's like you wasted your time spending money on this animation for you not to use it. Because you're like, man, I don't think I want to do this. It's just like you should have had that thought before you spent the 50K on the animation. That's my only issue with that whole thing. And also, he don't even address where he got the money from. Like, is this money from the Patreon and PayPal that you were supposed to use for the animations? He don't even address that part either. He does say, hey, they're coming back and everything, but are they gonna come back to the same size as they were from a lot of the videos that people were looking back at, like Thanos versus Darkseid and Deadpool versus Patrick, I believe? Like, are they gonna be like that? That's what people wondering, not all this other stuff. But hey, I mean, I guess people ain't really paying attention to that part. That's the one part he should have said something about. But other than that, I mean, hey, spend your money the way you want. Another thing is, what is he going to do with the videos since everybody has seen it now? And since he wasn't going to have the channel anyway because he changed his mind, like, what was he actually going to do with it? Because now that it's out there, I mean, it's out there. People can watch it. But if you never released it in the first place and it was still private and everything like that, you would have had it on your hard drive. Like, what were you going to do with this video? I feel like that's a waste of money. Like, you already spent 50K on it. I would think you want to make a profit out of it, but I mean, I guess you can spend your money the way you want at the end of the day. But same time, like, I don't know, I just feel like a waste because you didn't get the profit off it. I would assume you wanted to profit off it because you made a whole nother channel. But hey, anyway, I mean, it is what it is. Spend your money the way you want. It's your stuff at the end of the day. He says he gonna learn his lesson. If he don't learn his lesson, he gonna, pretty much slap himself. Because at the end of the day, when it comes to things like this, including the whole transphobic comments, as long as you learn your lesson and you actually seem like you are learning it, at the end of the day, I can't really hate on you. As humans, we gotta learn from our mistakes. If you don't learn from your mistakes, then you never grow. So for him to say, hey, I have to learn this, I had to learn this lesson, I need to grow from this, I can't hate on it at the end of the day. You can feel whatever type of way you want to feel about it. I want to give him the benefit of the doubt, which I don't really have any doubts. He seemed like a guy that's not trying to play around when it comes to stuff like this, because I believe he understands the severity of it. If he did play around with it, how this will affect him at the end of the day. I mean, his channel is not doing the best anyway, but he's still doing numbers. Let's keep it real. And on top of that, his most recent video, Glam Rock Freddy Beatbox, people are actually respecting him and liking him because he kept the comments on, even though that he already know people are going to bring up Hazman Hotel. And it's like he still kept the comments on. So I respect that, honestly. Hey, I can't lie. I respect it. He man. At the end of the day, he gonna learn from mistakes. If he gotta get memed on for a minute, he gotta get memed on for a minute. I respect it. But anyway, it's been your boy T. If you like the video, like, comment, subscribe, and yeah, I hope you have a good day. Bye.